Hey, what's up everybody? Come on in and relax, cause you know where you at. You had another segment of Gus D on Sports. It's your host, Gus D, and I'm glad you tuned in. Now, what would you say if I told you there's a former NFL player who turned in his helmet for mixed martial arts? Well, that's definitely the case, and that player is none other than Greg Hardy. We're all familiar with Greg Hardy. He was a beast on the football field. But back in 2014, while playing for the Carolina Panthers, he got caught up in some legal issues. He was charged and convicted of assault on his girlfriend. His legal team put him for appeal. They granted him the appeal, and the charges were actually dropped when the ex-girlfriend didn't show up. They say that he was able to work out a settlement with her outside of court. Then, in 2015, he signed on to a one-year contract with the Dallas Cowboys. After that, he took his talents to the American Arena League, where he played for the Richmond Rough Riders. While playing for the Rough Riders, he signed a contract with the UFC president, Dana White. Now, he was actually doing both. He was playing for the Richmond Rough Riders while also participating in UFC. He had 3 amateur bouts where he went undefeated. He was 3-0. After going 3-0 in his amateur bouts, he was invited to the Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series. Now, we all know the competition got a lot stiffer in the tournament, but it didn't change anything with Mr. Hardy. He was still on beast mode. His first fight was with a gentleman named Austin Lane. It took Greg Hardy no more than 57 seconds to hit him with a 2-piece. He didn't even give him a free soda on the side. Then in his second fight, he saw fear in his competition. Mr. Taharis Gordon was showing fear even before the fight started. So we all know what a monster does when he sees fear. Oh yeah, he goes in for the kill. It took Mr. Hardy no more than 17 seconds to hit Mr. Gordon with a barrage of punches that ended the fight quickly. But in the meantime, Mr. Dana White is getting a lot of flack for signing Greg Hardy because of his past transgressions. But Mr. White believes any man deserves a second chance in life. But some people dispute that. They think that Mr. White is trying to capitalize off the controversy that surrounds Hardy's career. Well, what do you think? Do you think Mr. Hardy is in over his head, fighting a sport that he doesn't have too much experience? Do you think he deserves a second chance? Well, Mr. Hardy does. He feels he deserves a second chance, and he feels that he can hold his weight in the ring. Let me know what you guys think out there. In the meantime, Mr. Hardy's first love is still football. He said if any team comes knocking, he will answer. Once again, thank you for tuning in on another segment of Gus D on Sports. This is your boy Gus Delano, and as always, peace.